Hi, you're watching Nerdy News on VideoGamesBlogger.com. I'm your host Laura, and today I'll be filling you in on the latest in gaming news. The traditional media likes to focus on the impact of violent video games, but that's probably why you're watching me right now. A new study has shown that relaxing video games can actually make people happier and kinder. 150 college students were assigned to participate in a study of different types of computer games. They were randomly put to play one of three types of games for 20 minutes: a relaxing game, a neutral game, or a violent game. After playing, participants completed a questionnaire that measured their mood, and they were given some pencils for sharpening. The number of pencils that the participants chose to sharpen was used to measure pro-social behavior. Results showed that people who played the relaxing video games volunteered to sharpen more pencils than those who played violent video games. You might think that video games are just for kids. I would think that way too, but then we'd both be wrong. The Entertainment Software Association just released its 2011 study on the computer and video game industry. It won't come as too much of a surprise to many gamers to learn that the new study shows that the average age of gamers is 37. It seems that we gamers don't outgrow our controllers and headsets. 72% of American households play computer or video games, but interestingly, the majority of gamers aren't even under 18. Rather, 53% are between 18 and 49. Also, the average person purchasing games is 41 years old. Now don't go thinking that all gamers adhere to the classic stereotype of the fully grown man-child loner. Women actually comprise 42% of the gaming population, with those over 18 representing a third of all gamers. Also, 65% of gamers play games with other gamers in person. The game industry's innovative titles are reaching new consumers in broader, deeper, and more engaging ways. Consumers spent $25.1 billion on game content, hardware, and accessories in 2010. In addition, purchases of digital full games, digital add-on content, mobile apps, subscriptions, and social network gaming accounted for 24% of game sales in 2010, generating $5.9 billion in revenue. More than half, 55% of gamers, play games on their phones or handheld devices. Most parents are actually highly involved in their children's gameplay and see several benefits in entertainment software. According to the ESA report, 45% of parents play games with their kids at least weekly. Parents are involved in the purchase or rental of games 91% of the time. Additionally, 90% of parents said they were aware of the content in the games their children were playing. In addition, 68% of parents believe that gameplay provides mental stimulation or education. 57% believe games encourages their family to spend time together, and 54% believe that gameplay helps their children connect with their friends. 86% of parents are aware of the Entertainment Software Rating Board system, and 98% of these parents are confident in the accuracy of those ratings. Now for some games releasing this week. Alice Madness Returns is a video game for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. It is a sequel to the 2000 Windows and Mac video game American McGee's Alice. Electronic Arts confirmed reports that new copies of Alice Madness Returns on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 will contain a one-time use download code for a copy of the original American McGee's Alice, originally released on PC. Those who do not have the code can purchase the game through Madness Returns' main menu for 800 Microsoft points on Xbox Live or $9.99 on the PlayStation Network. Madness Returns takes place 11 years after the events of its predecessor, the same amount of time between the two games' releases. The game's setting presents a considerably more macabre rendition of Wonderland than seen in Lewis Carroll's original portrayal. Wonderland, being a creation of Alice's mind, has been corrupted by her insanity. Alice's primary objective is to save Wonderland and in doing so restore her own sanity. Now I'm not holding my breath for this release, but I can't ignore it. Duke Nukem Forever is an action first-person shooter game for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360 that was developed by 3D Realms and finished by Gearbox Software. It is a sequel of the 1996 game Duke Nukem 3D, as part of a long-running Duke Nukem video game series. Intended to be groundbreaking, Duke Nukem has become infamous in the video game industry and become synonymous with vaporware due to its severely protracted development schedule. The game has been in development since 1997. The game's plot revolves around invading aliens who are stealing Earth's women, especially the hot ones. Then they drink Duke's beer. Now it's up to Duke to bring the pain. That's all the news I have for today. Feel free to leave any questions or comments below. Love and peace from my PC to yours.